hello YouTube. This may all look a little bit different, and that's for good reason, because today we are on MyWhoosh. We are not on Zwift at all. I had a bit of a... Oh, how can I change gear here? I've got my Zwift play controls, but I don't know if they work with this. Do they work? Let's see. So yeah, completely sidetracked there. But yeah, no, I wanted to try it again for a while. I tried it not long ago, and I just didn't like it. It felt a bit too, what's the word? Clunky and slow and all that sort of stuff. So I've gone ahead and downloaded the HD version, because there is an HD version apparently, and that's what we're doing now. I don't know how I'm gonna change gear in this, because it doesn't work with my shifters. Is it going to be a mouse? Let's see. What the mouse? Oh, the camera opens. Camera 2. Is it closer? I don't want to do that close. I want to be a bit further away. I want the camera like a little bit further back. Yeah, is that? No, it's too far, isn't it? Yeah, so we're just giving this a try. I've tried my Zwift once before, sorry, MyWhoosh once before, and wasn't enthralled by it, given how, like, I love how it's trying to be somewhere between Zwift and, oh, go away now, camera, like Ruby in terms of realism, but let's see how it achieves it. Right. Headset on. See what happens here. Got lots of options around the screen. Interface, gets rid of the HUD. I want that. So behind us is a sort of chaser that you effectively have to stay away from. Don't really know how this is working, to be honest with you. It could just be me, but it feels a bit odd. It feels a bit lifeless, doesn't it? Or is that just me? I think it's that. Feels a bit. What's I looking for? Sanitary. I get what they're doing, right? They want to be a lifelike platform. But I wonder if they're doing that at the expense of actual sort of engagement. The chase has started. There's a line behind us that is effectively going to try and catch up with us. I like the concept of it. There we go. For some reason my heart rate stopped on the screen. I'll top up there. Don't know where that is. I don't know what to think. I'm 3 minutes in and I'm like, nah. I don't want to write this off, but also, I've got to be honest, I'm just not enjoying it. I just feel like, even though you can see the rider on the screen over here kind of moving around, and bobbing. The camera just seems very fixed. It feels like I'm not moving. It feels like the world is passing my avatar by instead. If that makes any sense. Whereas in Zwift you get the sense that your avatar is moving through the terrain. So yeah, I'm not really enthralled by this. I do like the details on the calf muscles of the rider. I like the way there's shading going on and a bit more realistic. Well, I say realistic. The light source is not that realistic. It's a bit shiny. But yeah, I don't know. Zwift is still better, isn't it? Zwift is still much better. So with that, let's jump back into Zwift, shall we, and end this little experiment. As per the title, the thumbnail of this video, I am going to be doing a Zwift race, but I thought for fun, I'd throw this in as a bit of a bonus. I don't think, even now, still after not trying it for probably a year or so, that the MyWhoosh is for me, so bear with me. I shall return momentarily with the actual race. Here we go. And there we go, I am back. Normal service is now resuming. I can see that Elliot Ward was in the chat there saying, Mr. Zwifter should be on Zwift, otherwise you need to be Mr. Wooster. Yeah, this is garbage. It is indeed. I was very, oh, there we go. Very disappointed with that. Like I say, it felt like my Whoosh avatar was kind of, where's my, have I run out of battery on my cadence sensor? A great time for that as well, isn't it? What's going on? Hang on a second. Is my Whoosh kind of still lingering in the background? Sucking up my resources. What's going on? Why can't I see my heart rate sensor? Oh, this is good going, isn't it? Me trying a little experiment there has seemingly killed all my Bluetooth devices. Yeah, well that was interesting. Like I say, I think my Whoosh is still utter trash, if I'm completely honest with you. one thing that was apparent to me is I like kind of what they're trying to do, and I feel dirty for saying that, given their source of funding and whatnot. There we go, 7 minutes to start. I'll jump into this one here. I like what they're trying to do in terms of, a little bit more realism, because Zwift, I think unapologetically isn't trying to be like a real world simulator like Ruby. It's not pretending or suggesting or even, claiming to be like a real world simulator. It's saying this is a game, and in doing so they've done everything they can to make it as engaging as possible. Already there, just in that 2 seconds when my character was loading into the pen, it felt like my rider was moving through the world rather than sort of being stationary and then the world kind of passing him by, if that makes any sense. Why is my ticker fit? Yeah, there we go, there's my ticker fit, it's broadcasting. Okay, what do I do? Ticker fit, come on. Connect up. No signal. Well, this is good news. Maybe I just need to charge it. Right, well the tracker's working, so we'll stick with this one for now. Oh, this is a good start, isn't it? This is the most seamless stream I've ever had. Yeah, MyWhoosh has ruined this stream as well, and we're not even in MyWhoosh anymore. Anyway, forget all of that. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for watching live, if you are. Thank you, Elliot, for your comments and live chat and your feedback and thoughts on MyWhoosh. Seems like we are aligned. My consensus right now is that MyWhoosh is still utterly trash, and Zwift is still the way to go, it feels, it seems. Right, now I've got the heart rate tracker on. Are we going to actually get any activity? In the top left hand corner up there, you probably can't see it because it's behind me right here. There we go, I've got a heart rate, good. We'll start sourcing Zwift now. There we go, right, so what we've got today, Spinfinity. Just under 20 kilometres in store. It's going to be a nice fun one, I think. I'm still abysmally far down on where I should be and have been, and feel like I belong, if that means or makes, if it means anything or makes any sense. I've been so much stronger in the past, but right now, after sort of a litany of issues, several kind of back-to-back problems, I've fallen from what was, if I'm allowing myself to be non-humble for a minute, from a very high place. Winning Cat A races for fun, well, not for fun, but definitely doing really well, despite being anywhere between 5 and 10 kilos heavier than a lot of the riders' claimed weights in those races, I was still smashing a lot of them. Able to go again and again and again in repeated efforts, but most recently, I've just not got that. I've not even really got like a good solid 4 or 5 minute effort. I can maybe do one, but after that I am cooked. And yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting how, I say how quickly I've lost fitness, because it hasn't been quick really. It's been very gradual, but over a longer period of time. I had a bit of flu and a bit of illness last year that made my way back. And then again over the winter months in my last house before we moved, I just felt myself, despite training regularly, I felt myself getting more lethargic, and I thought, something really is wrong here. I don't feel like myself at all. Like I say, that was all despite the fact I was riding my backside off regularly, putting in big efforts, resting, fueling, doing everything I know how to do very well. Initially I thought, is this some sort of testosterone issue? Is it because I'm approaching 40? Is that just kind of creeping in? But no, I don't think it was that. Then I thought, is my asthma making a bit of a recurrence because we bought a cat and we bought a beautiful little cat? I don't think it was that, because unfortunately, after 6 months, we gave that beautiful little cat up. My wife was also struggling with allergies. Didn't change a thing. And then I think, as a blessing in disguise, we were given notice to vacate the rental property that we were in on the other side of the New Forest, where we live here in the south coast of the UK. And it became apparent to us that the property was riddled with mould. And I think what we were experiencing was a kind of low-level tick of basically sort of mold spores and actually sort of almost like lung poisoning, if you like, because although it wasn't harsh or aggressive, it was airborne, it wasn't immediately obvious. When we emptied the property out and we started cleaning and decorating and whatnot, I mean, we sort of detected it before that, so this all happened around the same sort of time. But it became apparent that actually the mold was potentially more widespread in that property than we realised. And lo and behold, now that we're here in the other side of the forest, in a beautiful little seaside town called Lymington, stunning place. This is a newer build property we're in. It's clean, it's fresh, it's pristine, no mold that we know of. It's we can breathe again. It's nice to be able to breathe normally, and energy levels are returning and whatnot. Obviously, I've had to contend with the move itself, the house move itself, which was grueling and exhausting. But here we are, we're settled. We've got a few more boxes to clear out, which is potentially to be expected after 4 or 5 weeks, especially when we went from a somewhat larger house to a considerably smaller property. But most important for me, I've still got this, the garage, the pain cave, the Zwift streams. That's all I really care about, to be honest with you. Right, I've got a minute and a half. I've got to make sure my fans are good to go. I'm going to take my inhaler. Have I got a tablet in here? I have. Right, I think that's me. Let's get the environment set up. We're good to go. Let's get these other lights on as well. I should be right back. Right, lights are on. That camera's going to refocus any second now, I hope. Oh, hang on. I'm jumping on the bike, but the fans aren't on. Good start, Michael. Let's get these fans going. Unfortunately, the IR remote control that I've got that turns on my fans on was lost in the move. I mean, it's going to be here somewhere, but I don't know where that is. So I'll have to come back for that at some point and try and find it, because me getting off the bike to turn all these fans on is a bit annoying. But hey, that's what it takes. Right, race mode, here we go. Here we go. Oh, strong start. Right. As you can see, I've changed my source to the Zwift layout, the overlay. I just feel like all the dials are getting a bit messy. and recover. So, despite the fact we are on a glass highway high above a futuristic New York City, it still feels more realistic and engaging than MyWhoosh. What do you think? What's your thoughts on MyWhoosh? Drop a comment. Let me know. Gustafsson is an absolute machine. He's not really come off the front yet, has he? Right, now that I'm warmed up, I need to get his heart rate under control. I'm going to sit in a little bit, increase the cadence, recover. That's what Lloyd and Vasquez are doing. Before, out of 5 others have steering, Gustafsson does not. Right now I suspect him of botting or using the fake power hack. Yeah, we ease up, he eases up. Let's call it out, shall we? back up the escalator in a second. Try and recover a little bit. A bit of a beefy effort. There's about to greet me. Elliot Ward says, stick to Zwift and stay safe. Too right, Elliot, too right. I feel dirty for even having MyWhoosh installed. Gonna remove it shortly. Right, here we go. Should have saved that power up, really. All I've got. Man, struggling. Right, okay. So I'm not going to win, but if I can manage to not get overtaken again, the race within the race has been won by me. Elliot says, love the uppers and shorts. They're a pro team, I think. Yep, they are. Alpecin Premier Tech right now. Matthew van der Poel's team. I rode for the Alpecin Cyclo Sportive team in 2019. So I am I'm the owner of a lot of Alpecin equipment. Clothing, turbo trainer, not this one, cool helmet, custom shades, I had a bike for the year, and about 5,000 litres of Alpecin shampoo and other products. As you can see, it didn't work. It did not fight the hair loss. I usually love this time when I'm fit and strong. But I don't today. man. Struggling, but I'm going to push through. Okay, coming up to 5k remaining. can't even speak, sorry. That was tough going for where I'm at right now. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that, hit the wrong button, went to the wrong camera mode. Oh, so good going, 3.0, 3 watts per kilo average for 31 or 32 minutes, so pretty crap. But, as I have found myself saying many a time as of late, not bad relative to where I am, and other such. And other such cliches. Turn the fans off so I can talk to you. Yeah, that's not too bad. I've done worse, but of course I've done better as well, so yeah, right. I think all I need at the moment is just time on the bike, time in this saddle here in the garage or out on the road. I was out on the road yesterday and I had such a good time, really enjoyed it. Not that I've forgotten how good it feels to ride a bike out in the real world, but it was even better than I remember. But now that, like I say, now that we've moved in and we're settled, I can get back into a routine of riding again. I can start throwing some more gym work back into the mix as well, so that even on rest days from the bike, I can still get some sort of work in. Not bad. So very close here at the end as well. I sort of did a bit of math in my head for just a second and thought about 150 meters left to go, 100 meters left to go. I can probably cruise at this point. And as good as I am usually at calculating how close or not, as the case may be, the bunch are behind, I probably did leave it a little bit too close for comfort, because right there at the end of that one rider just came flying past me just as I crossed the line. So if I'd have let up any sooner or any more, I would have been into some serious trouble. But yeah, alright, I finished at the back of my pack, but the little mission I gave myself, as you'll recall if you listened all the way through or watched all the way through, was to not get overtaken again. And I achieved that, so pretty pleased. Whew, I've got to be pleased with that, I think. Anyway, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you tuned in at the beginning and wondered why the hell I was on MyWhoosh, I can only apologise. It was an experiment. I just wanted to see if my view or my opinion, my position on MyWhoosh had changed from the last time I tried it. And in conclusion, it has not. It's still garbage. If you've just tuned in, one of the comments I made was that it feels like in MyWhoosh, your avatar stays static. It looks like the world is passing by him or her. Whereas on Zwift, it feels like I am riding interactively, engagingly through the real world terrain. And one of the comments I made here, somewhat tongue-in-cheek, but I meant it as well, was that despite the fact I am riding around here on a glass path, flying in the sky above New York, this still feels more real than MyWhoosh. It could be sunk cost fallacy, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've spent so much time here and I am Mr. Zwifter that I am biased towards or for Zwift. But yeah, I genuinely don't feel like MyWhoosh is a fun experience. So that's my view on things. Oh, well, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw and heard and enjoyed the suffering that I endured today for your entertainment, please do give the video a like. And if you want to subscribe down below, that would be sweet. Thank you very much. All that's left to say is, as always, peace and good vibes to you. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.